Emma Specter, More, Please, on Food, Fat, Binging, Longing, and the Lust for Enough. In Memoir, Please, on Food, Fat, Binging, Longing, and the Lust for Enough, Emma Specter delves into the intricate web of personal, familial, and societal influences that shape our relationships with food and body image. Through a candid exploration of her own experiences, Specter invites readers to explore themes of maternal influence, self-worth, and the ongoing pursuit of self-acceptance in a world preoccupied with appearance. As she navigates the pressure of societal expectations and disordered eating, Specter offers insight and hope for those embarking on their own journey toward understanding and healing. Expect an engaging narrative that not only examines the personal trials of body image but also advocates for a broader conversation about identity, worth, and the pursuit of genuine well-being. This summary brings forward the transformative realization of viewing food and exercise through a lens of nourishment and enjoyment rather than obligation and punishment.
Maternal Shadows. Emma's journey with food and body image is intricately woven with her observations of her mother's struggles with diet culture and societal expectations. Though her mother never directly instructed her to be conscious of her weight, subtle gestures at the dinner table spoke volumes. As a teenager, a profound memory roots itself in Emma's mind. Finding her mother's old press passes, she sees a young, stunning version of her mom, prompting a complex mix of admiration and self-doubt. Her mother's timeless beauty feels like a prized inheritance Emma fears she's failing to uphold. Emma describes their connection as an invisible umbilical cord binding her to her mom, symbolizing the unspoken expectations and insecurities they share. Growing up in a house with diet-friendly foods, a remnant of the weight-obsessed early 2000s, further shaped Emma's relationship with food. Yet, Emma harbors no resentment towards her mother. She understands her mother was a product of her time, navigating decades of harsh beauty ideals and fad diets, from Slim Fast to cabbage soup, before passing on her challenges to Emma. As an adult, Emma recognizes the generational nature of these struggles. Moments like bonding over diets with her Aunt Flavia highlight how body dissatisfaction becomes a family connection, despite its damaging effects. Visiting her mother, certain dialogues feel scripted, reinforcing their inherited pattern. Through Emma's reflections, readers are invited to delve into their own maternal influences on body image, not to assign blame but to understand and heal. This awareness can foster healthier relationships with our own bodies and eating habits, breaking the cycle for future generations. Self-worth Unchained. Imagine being a 12-year-old with the weight of the world on your shoulders, literally and metaphorically. Emma found herself in this position, using her babysitting money to attend Weight Watchers in an effort to combat her insecurities about food and body image. This marked the beginning of a long-term, tumultuous relationship with dieting, ranging from keto to gluten-free plans, yet always returning to the familiar embrace of Weight Watchers. The regimen's point system became second nature to her, calculating the cost of every morsel, like 5 points for half an avocado or 0 for a banana. It was a fragile lifeline in a sea of body dissatisfaction and self-critique. Despite apparent progress through rigorous meal tracking and exercise, a deeper issue brewed under the surface. Emma's transformation wasn't just physical, it reshaped how she interacted with food and perceived her own self-worth. The accolades and increased romantic attention she received further entrenched the idea that her value depended on her silhouette. She found strange pride in the concave curve of her stomach and the sharpness of her collarbone, yet the underlying shame never disappeared, it only evolved. Over time, Emma's goals continuously shifted. Her ideal weight, once a dream, became a threshold she refused to cross again. The obsession with weight became integral to her identity, reflecting a common narrative among those wrestling with disordered eating habits. This story transcends counting calories, it's a profound exploration of self-worth, identity, and the eternal conflict between who one is and who they think they should become. It underscores a pivotal revelation: physical thinness doesn't inherently bring happiness or solve life's many challenges. Understanding this struggle as shared is crucial. Many are caught in similar battles every day, and the first step in healing is acknowledging that self-worth should not be confined by a number on the scale. Building a healthier rapport with food should focus on nourishment, not restriction or punishment. Recovery is not a linear journey, and expecting perfection is futile. Embrace each moment of self-compassion and challenge the inner critique that ties worth to size. Seeking support, whether through therapy, support groups, or trusted friendships, can illuminate this path to healing. At its essence, the journey to reconciling with food and body image is about reclaiming personal power and recognizing you are whole and valuable beyond your physical form. You deserve love and respect, no matter your size. The journey to self-love. Stepping into the vibrant life of Brooklyn marked a pivotal change for Emma, more profound than mere relocation. In a world where external appearances often trump inner value, she embarked on a personal journey to untangle the complexities of self-worth. Amidst the hustle of New York's media scene and her exploration within the queer community, Emma's struggle with food and body image deepened, casting a shadow over her career triumphs and personal discoveries. Despite landing coveted roles at elite publications like Garage and Vogue, Emma found herself seeking comfort in food, particularly after enduring hard days or unfulfilling dates. Embracing her queer identity brought moments of liberation, yet insecurities lingered, agitated by the relentless beauty ideals prominent in both mainstream and queer spaces. This struggle was exacerbated further in the fashion media world, where every encounter felt like a trial of her self-image. Her anxiety climaxed during an alarming binge episode, propelling her to confront the self-doubt that had taken hold. Yet, through the turmoil, rays of hope emerged. Books celebrating body diversity opened her eyes to the destructive beauty standards she had adopted. Encouraged by colleagues committed to inclusivity, Emma began reshaping her self-perception, learning to embrace her true self. Emma's story unveils the arduous journey toward self-acceptance in a society wired to celebrate perfection. It's a narrative of embracing every fragment of one's identity and discovering authentic joy, underscoring that the quest for self-love and self-acceptance is a relentless but rewarding adventure, crucially challenging the unrealistic ideals imposed by culture. Joyful movement. Imagine transforming exercise into a source of joy rather than a task to endure. Emma once saw exercise purely as a weight loss tool. Over time, however, her mindset shifted, cultivating a balanced and joyful relationship with physical activity. By discovering the type of movement she genuinely enjoyed, running, Emma experienced exercise as a calming and self-revelatory practice. Running became her moment of mindfulness, allowing her to savor the present. Think back to a moment when moving felt delightful and freeing for you. For Emma, running was just the beginning. She also found new pleasures in swimming and yoga, activities that offered gentler, yet equally satisfying, ways of moving. This journey allowed Emma to confront and soften her own self-critical views on fitness. Your value isn't defined by how you look or your athletic prowess. For Emma, working with a trainer like Caroline, who shared her body type, introduced a supportive and understanding environment. Such spaces can help nurture confidence and ease in your fitness journey, changing exercise from a dreaded task to a celebratory experience. Emma's exercise log, documenting everything from a spontaneous 17-minute stroll home from a bar to a refreshing 15-minute ocean swim, illustrates the freedom in embracing all forms of movement. There's no universal blueprint for being active. Emma discovered the secret was to prioritize enjoyment over the struggle, fostering a healthier connection with her body. By rejecting the notion that workouts must be grueling or conventional, she found happiness and fulfillment in her physical endeavors. Reframe your view of exercise, and you might find nothing less than a reason to celebrate your body's capabilities. Harmony with hunger. As Emma sketches the final words of her memoir in a sunlit Los Angeles cafe, she reflects on her remarkable journey from struggling in a tiny apartment to embracing her body and food with a newfound peace. During the challenging days of 2020's quarantine, Emma stumbled upon a surprisingly potent tool, a collection of non-binge food memories. In moments of solitude, she rekindled visions of savory Rockaway hot dogs, her mother's comforting shepherd's pie, and the delightful taste of childhood berries swirled with chocolate. These memories became her guiding lights, revealing the joyful connections food could offer beyond guilt and restriction. As Emma continued her personal voyage through her late 20s and early 30s, her relationship with food evolved beautifully. She learned to revel in the juiciness of a sun-ripened peach, discovered the artistry in cooking, and expressed love through shared meals. Though challenges persisted, her fear was met with a robust arsenal of coping mechanisms and a supportive community that understood her journey. Emma transformed setbacks into opportunities for growth and self-compassion, rejecting notions of failure. She crafted a balanced existence where food was neither enemy nor obsession, it became a natural source of joy. Emma's narrative extends a beacon of hope to those facing similar struggles, affirming the possibility of healing and the joy of nourishment. It underscores the truth that our worth is more than our physical forms or eating habits, suggesting the potential to rediscover the pleasures of taste and restore harmony with our hunger and bodies. Her tale shows that peace with food is attainable, and the true measure of our value lies far beyond our plates.
Emma Specter's Memoir, Please concludes with a message of hope and empowerment, as she illustrates the profound impact of redefining self-worth beyond societal standards. This book summary encapsulates the journey of shifting perspectives on food and body image, from the harmful cycles of dieting and self-judgment to the embrace of self-acceptance and inner peace. The narrative urges us to reconsider entrenched beliefs instilled by generational and societal pressures, and to view food not as a battleground, but as a source of joy and connection. Specter's insights remind us that the path to recovery and self-love is neither linear nor solitary, it is a shared experience filled with opportunities for growth. Her story is a testament to the strength found in vulnerability and the freedom gained by redefining fitness and health on one's own terms. Ultimately, through compassion and reflection, Emma's journey offers a supportive hand to those seeking harmony with themselves and their bodies.